What's up guys, Nathan here from Nathaniel Games, back for another tutorial video, this time on both how to use the Legacy Feed the Beast launcher and the new Twitch launcher for modded Minecraft. Alright, so the first thing we're going to have to do is download ourselves, come on, there we go, download ourselves the Feed the Beast Legacy Launcher. So we go to motorcycle www.feed-the-beast.com, and right down here below the download now button you'll see Legacy Mac and Legacy Windows. I'm running Windows, so obviously I would click that. So I would, and I have, and we might as well also download Twitch at the same time. If you're planning on using Twitch only, this is the one you're going to want. You want app.twitch.tv/download. And obviously the big download button here for that one. But for the first portion of this video, I will be covering the Feed the Beast launcher. For the rest of the video, I will be covering the Twitch launcher. I will leave an annotation here. Should be able to click somewhere on the screen if you want to skip ahead to seeing all the Twitch stuff. But for now, Feed the Beast. Okay. I've already went ahead and downloaded them already. So we've got the Feed the Beast launcher here and the Twitch setup here. I already have Twitch installed, but I do not have the Feed the Beast launcher installed. This window pops up. I recommend putting it in t:/users/downloads/feed. Nope, not download. Nathan for Nathaniel Games, and documents and FTB. Apply. There we go. And all of a sudden, there we go. It's really that easy. All you have to do after that is create a profile. If you don't have one already, I've already got mine created. I'm going to have to hide that email address. Note to self. But yeah, you can use this. You can use this launcher just like you've used before. I have a previous video on how to get all of that installed. I'm going to quickly go over minimum requirements for Minecraft again. You need to install Java 1.8, which I have in a previous video, but if you don't, well, here's the quickest way to do it. 9night.com, I'll do it live. Go to 9night.com, choose JDK X64 under Developer Tools. This one right here. Get your 9night and download and install. It's really that easy. It's the fastest way to get Java installed on your computer and make sure that everything's set up. Okay, so Feed the Beast launcher, pretty simple. You can download the mod packs, you can play the mod packs, you can download the server directly from here, which is a nice feature that Twitch doesn't have. You can edit the mod pack by enabling or disabling mods. Mine is empty because I have no mod packs downloaded because I just installed it. You'll have to hit launch the first time for it to download it before you can edit it, but besides that, that's pretty much all there is. There's also mod pack, texture packs in here, other mod packs, and it's pretty simple. In options, you're going to want to drag this RAM slider up to at least 4, but I like to go a little higher, about 6, just to be on the safe side. Don't need the console open at the moment. And yes, optimization arguments for fast computers. Okay, so if you're still interested in watching, let's now go over the Twitch, the new Twitch app. At first, I was very apprehensive about going towards Twitch, like the curse back when it was curse instead of Twitch, but it is now. I didn't like it. I still have a couple issues with the whole Twitch app as a whole, but that aside, let's get it open here and quickly go to what we need to go to. Oh, that's fine. Okay. So, Twitch app. You're going to have to sign in and create yourself a user ID. I think I can sign out and... There we go. It'll look a lot like this when you first install it. I'm just going to move this over here and log in without everyone seeing. There we go. And when you log in, you'll see something like this. This will be empty for you because you probably haven't followed any channels, but if you do, they'll show up there. You want to go over into mods. If you do not see Minecraft right here, you need to go into settings. Go into Minecraft. Turn on mod management for this game. I also have selected the jar launcher. Always use latest version. It should already be selected. 171 64-bit is the current newest. And this slider right here, again, I slid it up to above 6 gigabytes. So that's where all this that kind of stuff is there. I also added this argument. For me, I find that putting a number of garbage collection threads to one less than the number of actual threads your computer has seems to work pretty good for me. Your performance may vary. Okay, so now that we've got Minecraft enabled and we've got Twitch installed, we want to go into here and we want to get ourselves a Modpack to play. So we're going to go to Browse Modpacks and Feed the Beast Modpacks or all Modpacks, either or. They all have the Modpacks in there. You can search. You can install one. Let's just install the Feed the Beast Presents Direwolf 21.12 pack, for example. It should be pretty quick, but if not, I'll speed this part up. Okay, so we can see that now it says play here with the drop down option, but if we go back to my mod packs, you'll also see it is here. And if we click on it, we'll be able to see all the mods installed in the pack. We'll be able to get resource packs if we want it. We can download maps, just like in the Feed the Beast launcher. But a nice feature about the Twitch launcher that it isn't in the Feed the Beast Legacy launcher is if you go into profile options and click this little locked checkbox, you can add mods, modify the mod pack all within the Twitch app. So all you have to do to get more mods, like if I wanted to add a mod to Feed the Beast Presents Direwolf 21.12, all I have to do is get more content and say I wanted something like ore excavator or excavation. All I'd have to do is click on it, download it, install it right into the mod pack. If we scroll down here, you'll see it's right in the list. And if I remember my alphabet correctly, or excavation, right there. So it's that easy. You can also update the mods so that they're all current. You can see that this one has a couple mods that are a little behind, but that's just from the time of recording. Same thing if you go back in the profile options and you look at here, if you use system setting, it'll be the one that is in these settings right here under Minecraft. It'll use this amount. Otherwise, if you can set it to a custom setting, like say it needs even more, if you're using an HD texture pack, for example, then you can crank it up even higher. But you don't have to worry about that. And if you do go back to locked, it will not remove ore excavation, like that mod that I just added. If we scroll down here, ore excavation is still in the pack even though it's locked again. So that is something to keep in mind, that you'll have to go back in and unlock it, go to ore excavation and click the little red X to remove it. That is if you want to play with other people with the same pack, because as soon as you install a mod in yours that is not in someone else's, you will more than likely not be able to play on the same server anymore, because client side and server side will be different. Okay, so that covers installing and modifying. Let's create our own custom one, which is pretty simple. It's a little button right here, create custom profile, give it a name, profile, choose a version 1.13 even, mod loader. You can do 1.13. Does it even have a forged version? Forged version. It has no forged version. That's funny. That's just from time of recording. But if you create a custom profile and, for example, use the default one of 1.10.2, but 1.12.2 has quite a few mods available for it, and you click on it, get more content. There's all your mods to choose from. You can search just like before, excavation, just like before, and you can right click to remove it if you want. Pretty simple. You can add all the mods you want and load it up and make a really custom cool pack. The last thing I want to cover in this video is how to convert one of these mod packs to a server, because it's not straightforward. There is no download server option like there is in the FTB Legacy Launcher. You kind of have to go a roundabout way. So the first thing you're going to need is the actual server files. So to get that, we're going to have to go to another website, files.minecraftforge.net. You're going to have to look for the Minecraft version you want. So we're using 1.12.2. You want to choose the either the latest or the recommended. I recommend going with the latest, even though the recommended is the recommended. We can use either the installer or the Windows installer. I like to go with the installer. Lovely. Update your video player now. Thanks, Forge. We'll keep the jar file. We'll run the jar file. And that should open up a... There it is. The mod system installer. You want to install the server to a folder. Let's just go into desktop, new folder, server, click OK. You'll get this little pop-up, and here's our folder. All done. Successfully downloaded Minecraft server, 20 libraries into this thing. Okay, so we've got part of it, but we don't have all of it. The easiest thing to do to start off with is to double click the forge.1.12.2 universal server. That's going to create some folders in here, some files, and we're going to have to do some other stuff. It's also going to not work. Like, it's not going to run the server because this eula.txt has been created. For eula.txt, by changing the setting below to true, you're indicating that you agree to the eula. So you change eula equal to false to eula equal to true. Save that file. And we've got a mods folder, which is perfect. So we want to go back into Twitch, find the 1.12, that mod pack that you want to use for your server. Go to the dots on the top right corner, open folder, and we've got our config, and we've also got our mods folder. Control A to select all the mods, copy, and paste into the mods folder of the server. So that's all of the mods we have that go into this, that are part of the mod pack on the server. And then next we want to create ourselves a new text document. So this isn't going to be a text document though, it's going to be a .bat file. And yes, I understand what I'm doing. If you don't have the little .jar .bat,
you want to go into View, File Name Extensions. Click that little checkbox right there and it should show up and you'll be able to change it from .text to .bat. You want to edit, right click, edit, and we're going to paste in the following command if I can remember it from memory: java -server -xmx. Let's try 5 gigabytes -jar. Oop, that can't have a space. There we go. xmx 5 gigabytes -jar, and then the jar that we're going to use is this file name right here. Copy, paste. What this is going to do is it's going to run this server using 5 gigabytes of RAM, and the last thing we're going to put on here is no GUI, because we don't want the GUI of the server running, because for whatever reason running the GUI of the server slows down the server immensely. That is what I have found to be the most hassle when it comes to running a server. I don't know why that is, but it's been like that ever since I can remember. And we'll call this server start, just for good measure. Now, we want to open this from a command window, so that way we can see what the server's doing. Because if we just double click this, it will run and the server will be running in the background, but the problem is we won't be able to communicate, we won't be able to run the server properly. So we'll want to create a new shortcut to command prompt, basically. Ooh, not the CD drive. So we would go Windows, System 32, and hit C. Ooh, not in there. CM, C. There's D. CM, D. There's command. Next, command. So we've created a shortcut to command prompt, which we can open it up and see regular command prompt. Other thing we're going to want to do is edit this properties, leave its \k, and then we want to put in the this address right here. You get to that by clicking up here, not on the box, but anywhere else. Right click, copy, paste that in there, /server start.bat. Click apply, click OK. And one thing we're going to have to edit in here that I forgot is CD to that same spot. So that way, when we run this, because when we open this before, it was in System 32. And that's not useful because we want it to be in this folder so that we can run this command. So we'll put in CD users Nathan desktop server. For you, it'll be your username there. Don't worry that it doesn't say Nathan. So when we run this, properties, oh, it didn't save my /k v, control V to get that back in there, /server start.bat, apply, okay, run, properties. I'm going to double check this option right here. I'll be right back. So I found the problems. The problem here was you want this slash going the other direction. So this slash, not this slash. And another problem that was in here that I noticed, you want -xmx 5G, not 5GB, just G. So those two little things, fix those up. We run the server. I did run it once already and had a problem, and I am unsure as to what the problem is thus far. Atomic JEI. Yeah, see, a bunch of mods that are not part of the, not a server mods are in the mod folder, which is a problem. Waiting for it to crash. There we go. So we've got server shutdown, thread, error, exception, processing appender console, java.lang.illegal state exception. See, this one's a new one for me. I'll be right back as soon as I figure out how to fix this. Okay, good news is I got it up and running. Bad news is I don't know the specific mod that was causing the problem. My hint was that it was thermal dynamics. Something about how they were rendering blocks, doing it differently. But all I did for that was I went into the profile options, unlocked it like I showed you before, went through and clicked all the little download icons on the side so you can see they're all updated. Then I copied those mods over, like deleted all the mods in this folder, copied them, put them back, and ran it again. And it seems to be working now. So we can list and see that we have 0 of 20 players online. So yeah, that's it for this tutorial. I will not be showing you how to port forward so that you can play with friends on another server, like on another network somewhere else on the internet. That is something that you can look for. There are many port forwarding tutorials on YouTube. I don't need to show you because there are so many variations of how to do it, and everybody's network is different. I can show you one quick thing. If I stop the server, stop the server. What's going on? What's the problem is? There we go. Stop the server. If you run ipconfig and you go to the default gateway, that is the first step. Port forwarding is in there. The port you need to forward is 25565, and then it'll be open. But I'm not going to show you how to do it because then it have to me show you my personal network stuff and passwords, and I don't want to deal with that. Anyways, this has been Nathan from Nathaniel Games. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial video, and I will see you next time.